The value of a good education is undeniable. Most parents go to great lengths to ensure their children are well educated and have the best start in life. A good education is also one of the best ways to lift people out of poverty and welfare dependency and to improve the standard of living of the entire country. So it's vital that we manage our education system in the best possible way to provide the best outcomes for the most children at the most affordable cost. But right now, parents are leaving the public education system in droves, opting for private schools because they believe their children will be better off. Given that government schools receive much higher funding per student than private ones, it begs the question, is the money spent on public schools being well used? Can we get better outcomes if we use the money in a different way? When it comes to educating your children, wouldn't you like to know that the system is working for you? Wouldn't you like to know that wherever you send your kids, everyone at the school is working to ensure they become the absolute best they can? Right now, the entire education system is in the hands of bureaucrats who get paid no matter how well your kids are taught. In fact, the schools you can choose from, the curriculum, the funding, the staff training and the selection of teachers for promotion are generally out of your hands. As a parent, you have a limited choice and very little influence over one of the most important aspects of your child's life, their education. It shouldn't be that way. The Liberal Democrats believe the education system should be open to competition and schools made accountable for their performance. Parents should be free to choose which school to send their kids to, and schools should compete to educate kids. This can be achieved by changing school funding to a voucher system, which means schools are paid according to how many students they attract. This would give schools a powerful incentive to perform well. Teachers could be paid according to their performance, allowing the best teachers to be rewarded for their extra effort. Voucher programs have been adopted in a number of places around the world and have resulted in improved parental involvement, improved educational standards and better outcomes for children. Under this approach, there is no need for the government to own and run schools either. They could be handed over to local groups and communities to run, saving a fortune in administration costs. The government should continue to monitor standards and undertake testing, publishing the results so that everyone could see which schools were doing well and which weren't. With state governments more directly accountable to parents, each state should be free to develop its own policies and standards in relation to education. The Liberal Democrats believe in giving parents control over their children's education by making them the customer. A voucher program will mean schools compete to educate their children and allow them to choose what's best for them, all for a lower cost to the taxpayer. My name is David Leyonhjelm, Senator for the Liberal Democratic Party. We support your right to live your life without government interference, as long as you respect the same right for others.